Hello guys, what's up? Special guest with Millie today. Oh, there is a hair in my face that wants to hang out. So this is a video that I've been meaning to do for quite some time, guys, and it's definitely long overdue. For those of you who do not know, I do have a job IRL, like outside of the interwebs. I am a bartender slash to-go person slash server slash waitress, whatever you want to call it. I've been working at my job for 4 years, so I've pretty much had my fair share of annoying customers. Yesterday at work there was an issue where I had a table and their bill was $50 and some odd change, and they just went ahead and left 60 bucks on the table. That is offensive to me, to like leave me a $1 tip when I'm taking care of you for an hour and you say, oh, you're the best waitress ever. Well, you know what? Verbal tips don't pay my bills, guys. If you go to a restaurant and eat, you better be prepared to tip. You better be prepared to pay. It's just like, I don't understand how people think it's okay. Like, I just don't get it. But then again, that's why it's mind-blowing to me, because I work in a restaurant. Most of the time the servers, the hostesses, like bartenders, we don't make minimum wage. We make way below minimum wage, and that's because we get tips. And tips are like immediate paycheck kind of deal. Like when I leave work, I'm leaving work with cash, which is why my check every 2 weeks is like extremely low. When people don't tip us correctly, or when they walk out on us, like it's just like, I don't think they realize that that's how we're getting paid. And there are a billion things that I could tell you that customers do that drive me absolutely bonkers, but I've narrowed it down to the top 5 things that you should never do when you go in a restaurant. Here we go. Number 5. I don't know if people really think that they are like coming up with these insanely witty jokes that like no one else has ever heard, and they're like, this is gonna be so funny. Your jokes aren't funny, okay? I hear them from every single person. You're not the first person to make the joke at me. You won't be the last person to make the joke at me, so don't make them. I can't tell you how many times a day I hear, what's taking so long? Do you have to kill the cow to get my steak? I like my steak cooked rare. In fact, you can just bring the cow out to me mooing. There seems to be a hole in my glass. Can I get a refill? My plate's empty, but I sure hated all of my food. Can I get it for free? My response to these jokes is the same every time. I've never heard that one before. That's so funny. I'm gonna go away now, just be away. Please stop making those jokes. They're not original and they're not funny. Number 4, please don't come to a restaurant expecting to get something for free. I can't tell you how many times I walk up to a table and ask, hey guys, what would you like for an appetizer? No appetizer, we'll just take a ton of bread. Hi, do we get bread? Do you have anything other than bread? The bread's free, right? I get bread for free? Can we have like 17 loaves of bread? We all really like to eat it. Oh, and can you make sure that you bring extra bread? Oh, it's brown bread? Do you have anything other than brown bread? Maybe white bread? White bread might be better. What do you mean you don't have any white bread? How do you not have white bread? You only have brown bread? Brown bread's gross. Hey, I know our food's already here, but can we get some bread? And also, can we get bread to go? I get it. You really like the bread. Or maybe it's just the idea of you really like getting something for free. Why is it that you have to have 20 billion loaves? Just because it's free doesn't mean you have to eat it. I have to tell you though, there was one day that we totally ran out of bread in the entire restaurant, and it was like my favorite thing in the world to walk up to every single table and say, oh, I'm so sorry, we're out of bread. Number 3, splitting checks and ordering to-go food while you're at the table. Regarding both of these subjects, if you tell me at the beginning of the meal, like when you first sit down, when I'm taking your drink order, that you're gonna need separate checks on every single person and that you need something to go at the end of the meal, perfect. That way it's a little easier and I can prep myself. When I have a 15 top of kids, they all sit down, they're like in high school, and they all order chicken fingers and macaroni and cheese, we have an issue. Especially when it's the end of the meal now and I'm dropping the check on the table and I have one girl that has to say, we totally all wanted each separate checks. Can you redo it, please? Excuse me, but the last time I checked, I can't read your mind. And the same thing goes with to-go orders. If I'm bringing you your check because it's the end of the meal and you've been sitting at my table for an hour and the whole experience has just been peachy keen, and I sit on the table and you look at me and say, oh, I'm sorry, we wanted to place an order to go? Really? Really? You're gonna wait till right now to tell me that you want to place a to-go order? Really? And we're on an hour and 15-minute wait, and I really want to sit this table again so I can make some more money because you're clearly only gonna tip me 10%. So now let's just go ahead and throw in a to-go order that you're not gonna tip me on just because you feel like waiting till the end. Whoa. Listen, let me explain something to you. If you would have told me in the beginning that you wanted a to-go order, I would keep that in my mind, keep that right here in the back of my mind. And when I see you guys get your food, I would come up and say, hi, can I go ahead and get that to-go order started for you so that by the time you're done eating, I'll have it bagged up and ready for you to go? But no, 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 no. No, 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 no. Because that would be too easy. Because that would be too convenient for me. And you're specifically here to make me not convenienced. That's what you're here for. So silly of me. How could I forget? And number 2. Please read the menu. Believe me, I understand how difficult it is living in America with our exceptional school systems and vast access to the interwebs where we can learn tons of information. What I don't get is like, why can't people just read? Why you no read? Why you no learn to read? Why is it that I can sit there and I can memorize the menu? I can recite you verbatim what's on the menu. Like, what's in the salad? Okay, well, it comes with cucumbers and lettuce and tomato and onions and cheese and dressing of your choice, and I know exactly what's on there because I've been working here 4 years. But no. Because the customer knows what's on the menu because they just have telekinesis. I forgot. What is wrong with me? I can't believe I forgot. My favorite is when I will have a customer order a salad. I'll tell them what's on the salad and they'll be okay with it. And then all of a sudden, the salad comes out. Excuse me, there's no bacon on my salad. Well, the salad does not come with bacon. No. I specifically know that this salad comes with bacon. I get it with bacon every time I come here, and I've been coming here for like 20 years. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't realize you've been coming here for 20 years. The funny thing about that is we've only been open for 5 years, but no, regardless of that fact, let's just skip on to I've been working here for 4 years and I know that there's no bacon on this salad, so. This salad always comes with bacon, okay? I get this salad every time. I know it comes with bacon. It's always, unless you guys just changed your menu, it always has come with bacon before. Why? Why do they feel a need to argue with me? I'm the one that works at the restaurant. I'm trained to know every bit and crevice and every item on the menu. I know it. Like, I don't get it, guys. Like, why? It's so frustrating to sit there and have a conversation with someone like, no, it's never come with this. No, but it has. No, it hasn't. No, it hasn't. You're wrong. Do you want bacon? If you want bacon on your salad, please just tell me. I will be more than happy to just go get you some bacon and throw it on your little salad for you so you can enjoy that. You, all of you, it's all you, bro. Unless the restaurant has been trolling me for the past 4 years, I know it doesn't come with bacon. I know. And finally, the number 1 thing that you should never do when you go to a restaurant is be rude. Please don't be rude. Please. Like, if you come in with like a whole mindset of like, I'm gonna be rude and try to get something for free because I don't really care about anyone else but myself because I'm just self-centered and egotistical and stuff, that's not gonna fly with me. Because, you know, other people might be like, oh, this person's being rude, so let me just kill them with kindness. No. No. If you're rude to me, you kill all the kindness that I can supply to you. It's gone. Goodbye, kindness. For instance, one thing that drives me absolutely insane and completely shuts me down as a human being, like I just become a robot and do everything I'm supposed to do to take care of you at a table without using any sort of kindness or happiness. When I walk up to you because you've just sat down and I'm like, hey guys, how's it? Diet Coke. That's rude. Hey guys, how are you? Can I get you something to drink? No, I'll just take water. You know what, you must be from that planet where we don't answer how are you and ask how the person is. And then when I ask you if you want something to drink, you say no, but you want water. I wasn't aware that water wasn't something to drink, so. And then there are those people who just want to sit at the table and complain about something just to get something for free. Like, they'll find anything to complain about. Hi, yeah, there's something floating in my glass, so can you just go ahead and bring me a new drink? And also, while you're at it, don't charge me for it, because I'm not paying for it. Hi, yeah, I'm so sorry to be a burden, but you see, I know I ate my whole entire meal, but I really didn't like the way it tasted, so. Oh. You know what? I'm disgusted. One of your cooks must have long black hair because this was in my salad. The baby at the table right next to us, yeah, she's screaming too loud. I can't even hear myself chew my own food, so you're just gonna have to do something about this. I am not making this video to try to offend anybody. If you go to a restaurant, I'm simply asking you to think about what you're doing before you do it. These are just simply my observations, and I'm just saying, just check yourself before you wreck yourself, you know? We're brosefs, we can talk. We're talking about this, you know? I'm telling you, and you're not telling me anything back because it's a camera and you can't really say anything back. Alright, so I hope that you guys learned something from this video, and I hope that you will take it into consideration the next time you go out, and maybe you won't make your waiter / waitress want to kill somebody. Yeah. Bye!
Please hang up and try again.